they took a week out of their busy schedules to go and visit the ministry down there and take some snapshot photos and just see what's going on. So they're just going to share each for a minute apiece and give us kind of an update of what's going on down in Peru.
Good morning. So, yeah, it was a quick trip. We were down there for about a week, but it's a blessing to go on behalf of the branch and visit William and Lily, and it was really cool just to see a couple who are stepping into the good works that God has prepared for them to walk in, and just seeing them step out by faith. So really we went down there just to kind of see what they're doing, get a vision behind what they're doing to support them, and then also you guys that gave and donated those sandals, we were also traveling with 2 full bags each of those flip-flops, so a couple hundred flip-flops to bring down there. So basically, it's really cool to see what God's doing. I really got a sense that you can see God's hand in all of this. This isn't man's work. The property that they have, which is in L.A.M.A, if you fly into Lima and you take a bus ride 4.5 hours south, it's a comfortable bus ride if you ever go. Then you take a 30-minute cab ride, 7 kilometers on the road, 7 on dirt road, and you're in this little village, and there's really a farming community. There's no stores, there's nothing there, and it's really small. But you look at where the property she got, I think it was from her mom left her, and it's right, the location of it in this little town is right in front of the town square. And it's right where everybody congregates. And when they also got it, it wasn't big enough, so the neighbor had a wall, and he's like, you can't touch that wall, to build here. And they were like, how are we going to do that? So they went back to Lima, and the next time they came back, the guys came to him, and God touched his heart. He's like, you know what, I want to give you my property. And I think my sister wants to sell hers too. And so anyways, that's how they got the property, and it's really just placed in a perfect place. They're about 30 minutes from Ica, where there's a bigger church. And right now they've got it functional. They've got children's ministry going on there. They're trying to partner with that church. They've got some pastors that want to do a church service there. And when we were down there, we did an outreach with those people, with the children, and you can see the clowns and the kids. And it was just, the people were blessed, the families were blessed. It's just a great opportunity. And then recently they've gotten an apartment in Lima as a transition point. So if people do come down, there's going to be dorm-style opportunity to stay there and then get down to L.A.M.A. And then also there's other small villages around there too. So it's just a really neat thing. And William and Lily are just, like you said, they're pouring their heart and soul into it. And just really providing, they want to provide the opportunity for God to do something. And they don't know exactly completely what that's going to look like and what it is, but this body has the opportunity to get behind them, to support them, and be a part of that, short-term and long-term. So, just encourage you guys to consider that and just continue to pray for them, support them, and I think God is preparing just to do a great work down there and just laying the foundation right now. I'll let Scott share the rest.
Good morning. What we found when we got down there was a lot of opportunity, a lot of possibility. We just want to report to you that your brother and sister are all in. They are completely committed to this work. And if you could show that one in the building from the side, I just want to tell you how rapidly things are progressing. That rubble there, that was the wall that could not be touched. Okay, it was touched. And since I took this picture 3 weeks ago, that temporary wall there is all the way to the back and up to the 2nd floor, so it's all the way up. It's a privacy wall, so and it's going to be a 3-story building. The 1st story is complete with a kitchen, with everything. You as us as a congregation, we helped them buy a new refrigerator for this mission because they were using a little camp refrigerator, and so they wanted me to communicate thank you to you. It's fully functional downstairs, 2 master bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's ready for a missionary couple to come move in. They have room, or a front room where they're doing Bible studies and outreaches. The 2nd floor is all dormitories. They'll be able to house about 15 people with 4 bathrooms on that floor. And the 3rd floor, which is just rebar right now, will be one open space. So it'll be a fully functional church where we could meet. There's a lot of possibility there. They're partnered with a church in the town of Ica, which is about a half-hour away, called El Cristiano Comunidad. And I think there's a picture of us with the pastor of that church. And this is an outreach church planting fellowship there in the town of Ica. That's not him. We did some concrete work for that guy. There he is, Pastor Martin. By the way, Matt and I do not have a future in the trades. I'll just put that. But it was free. We told him, save your receipt. You know, there are possibilities down there for short-term missionaries, long-term missionaries, permanent missionaries. Often when God calls somebody in the mission field, you go and you establish a place, then over the time you can build a mission center. Actually, the opposite is happening now. The mission center is being created and prepared for those who God would call to serve down there. But there are opportunities for individuals to go, small teams to go, large teams up to 15, 20 people can go. Again, partnership with El-Shaddai. There are possibilities for outreaches in the community, practicums for any future ministry schools that are created here in our fellowship. We have a place to send people and give them practical ministry experience. Conferences, pastor trainings in this community. This community has received a lot from the body of Christ over the years as far as giving and evangelism. What they need in this community is for people to be a permanent presence and disciple them. They've heard the gospel, and then they hear the gospel and the people leave. So the body needs to stay there and grow them up in the Lord. So how can we be involved specifically? If you want to go see Peru, let us know. Specifically though, prayer. If you're on Facebook, if you go to their Facebook page, William is extremely good at updating and blogging and posting videos almost daily about what's going on there, and it'd be ways for you to pray. Just pray for him. And really financially, this project that they have going is, I'd say, over half done in like a year. And really, folks, just in family here, $20,000 and that whole thing's done. And it's something that would be, in that region, something that would have impact for the kingdom. But just the major need is prayer. Just pray for their influence in the community, pray for their health and their traveling. You know, they'll be home. You'll see them here about the beginning of November. So that's it.